Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I feel like it's been a while since I actually sat down and, recorded a video, but it's just been kind of crazy these last few weeks. I'm actually packing. We're going to be moving to a different state, so it's been kind of hectic, and with work and with just trying to find the time to pack, it's just been kind of all over the place. I hope that as soon as I get into the new place, I will actually be just doing more. I have so many ideas and so many things that I want to do. I just don't have the time at the moment. So I hope that you'll bear with me and stick around. I know I've lost a couple of subscribers, probably because I'm not consistent at the moment, but I do hope to be, and I hope that maybe they'll just come back. I don't know. Anyway, that's not why I do anyway, but in any case, I just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys. I recently got tagged in a um, collab type video. Basically, it's a makeup Q&A tag, and I got tagged by Hales of Zoe. I will link her in the cards if I remember, or definitely down below, and I'll put her channel there. Basically, it's just a list of about 11 questions, and this will give you an idea a little bit about myself, I guess, in regards to makeup. And let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first question in the makeup Q&A tag is, what kind of primer do you use and why? Liquid or shadow stick? Now, I guess it's more so liquid. I don't know if it's even considered shadow stick. I'm not sure. But I use actually the e.l.f. primer that's like $2 at the store. Or I use a primer from Mary Kay that my sister had given to me when she was getting rid of some makeup. I find that those two, they don't necessarily cover up any veins or discoloration, but if you were to set it with the powder and put on a skin tone color for yourself, I feel like it's helping with the prolonging of the makeup and like the eyeshadow, as well as, actually I think about it, I'm not sure if the primers really do any sort of like vibrancy and make it pop more or anything. But those two I found have been really good for me. And if I'm not using one of those, I'm using concealer, on my eyelids. So that's actually what I use. Second question, what color eyeshadow makes you feel bold and pretty at the same time? So I would have to say that I really enjoy um, wearing like browns and golds and maroons, kind of that combination, or just maybe a maroon and gold, or brown and gold, or a mixture of everything. Something about that makes me feel very pretty. I don't know if it's because I feel like I have some pink in my skin that it kind of wears on me nicely, or maybe it doesn't wear on me nicely. I have no idea. Um, but those are the ones I would have to say I really, really enjoy. I'm trying to work on, my technique with darker colors, blacks and blues, and maybe dark greens, and just colors in general. But I'd have to say that those are the three colors that I really enjoy wearing, as well as makes me feel very pretty. I feel like it helps, my eyes pop. Third question, what eyeshadow do you least like to wear, and why? So I'd have to say that I'm, of course, dipping my toe into the realm of different eyeshadow palettes that are out there, different, brands and quality. And I'd have to say that the eyeshadows that are chalky, the eyeshadows that are not pigmented and that don't really blend well, those are my least favorite. I would rather have an eyeshadow that is way too much pigmented and try and blend out than not enough. I don't want to be frustrated when I'm doing my makeup. I want to enjoy it. I want to be creative. And I feel like pigmented eyeshadows allow you to do that, whereas the non pigmented, chalky, patchy ones don't. Um, I don't know if that really answers, I guess that answers the question. That's what I would say as my least, the non pigmented, cheaper eyeshadows. Question number 4, do you wear liquid or pencil liner? and then do you wear black or brown? So I'd have to say it's between liquid liner and gel. I haven't used a gel liner in a while. A lot of my makeup is packed. If you would look over there, it's in like the big huge tub. I may take a picture and post it right here to show you. Um, but I would have to say that it's usually liquid or gel, and definitely in black. I think as I get into the more creative aspect and trying to do more looks, there would be, I'm sure, a time and place for brown. And I'm not opposed to it, but I think I prefer black. Question number 5 is CoverGirl or Maybelline mascara? And I'd have to say Maybelline, because I'm trying to think right now if there's any CoverGirl ones that I'm familiar with or that has been kind of popular. But I feel like as I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking more of on the L'Oreal train, not CoverGirl. But there's a couple of Maybelline ones that I've had in my collection that I really enjoyed, as far as this, like the brushes, the brush tips, and just how thick and voluminous my eyelashes can look. So yeah, Maybelline. So basically, number 6 is saying if you had to choose one, permanent eyebrows or blush, which would you choose? I think I would choose permanent eyebrows because they're not so thick now. So I would want something to have them look thick kind of on an everyday basis. And so with blush, it's not something I wear all the time. I mean, I do wear it, especially if I'm glamming up the whole face. Um, but I have to say permanent eyebrows. Done right. Not too bold, not too crazy, but permanent eyebrows. Number 7 is do you or your BFF wear makeup? And well, yes, I wear makeup. I'd have to say I'd have to say 2 best friends, my boyfriend and my sister. Um, so no, my boyfriend doesn't wear makeup, and my sister, I would say she does. She just had a baby, so she's kind of getting in that routine of new mom. But yeah, when the occasion fits, especially now in her new journey, I'm sure that she does, even if it's simple. Um, so yeah. Question number 8 is who taught you how to do your makeup? And I'd have to say, growing up, it was more of watching my mom do her makeup, or at least trying to figure it out. I never really had lessons or anything in that aspect. But I'd have to say it was funny because New Year's Eve, going in from 2016 to 2017, was when I actually kind of, looked up online, how to bake. I was kind of getting, hearing these words of baking, and I just wasn't sure what it was in the idea of makeup. And so I started looking that up, and I started looking up other techniques. And so I'd have to say that YouTube was a big factor in learning how maybe to blend or what sort of colors to try and find when it comes to like matching your skin, or something like that. Number 9 is are you a fan are you a fan of cream products? So I don't use them too often. I want to be a fan. I want to use them more. I feel like every time I think about just maybe a full face of maybe cream, let's say, for people who are oily, or who are not, or dry. I don't know. Some people don't set like their foundation and they just put cream and everything. I just feel like it would just slip right off. And maybe that's just things that you see in movies and everything. It just dramatic. Um, but I definitely do. I mean, I just have a little bit of foundation and some powder on right now, some mascara, a little bit of brow like tint, and then a Maybelline Super Stay. But as far as cream products, yeah, I want to get more into it. I don't know if I'm a fan necessarily right now of it. I mean, I'm trying to be open up to anything and everything. Number 10 is are you a project panner? Basically, if you're not sure what that is and what that means, is basically people take certain products of their collection, usually a lot of different products maybe that they've had for quite some time, and they have a goal to either hit pan on that product by the end of the month or by the end of the quarter, whatever their time frame is, and kind of focus on using those products. Because if you're a makeup lover and beauty lover, as I've grown to be, the collection could end up getting very big, and so you need to find some way to try and keep it low or as reasonable as possible. Anyway, I don't know that I ever would be a project panner. I don't know. Something in my heart always wants my products to last forever, which I know is silly, and I know that they have expiration dates, but I don't know. That's just how I feel. And again, I've just been in this for at least the for like 1 year now, a few months now. So, you know, anyway. And then question number 11 is, do you use setting spray? And which is your favorite? Yes, I use setting spray. I do feel, I didn't use it today, of course, but I do feel like it prolongs the makeup for a very long time, especially for at least a work day. I actually use the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray, which we had gotten from a BoxyCharm. That does have glitters in it. I don't mind it so much. Especially after spraying my face, I take a beauty sponge and dab it out, which helps. I feel like, the baby hairs to be more on my face and not so much like if you look in the light, you can see it. But I used to use a Maybelline one that's you can find at the drugstore. I think it's the only one that they have. And I thought that that worked, and it probably did. Not as good as the Cover FX, but I find that that burned my face. I thought it was just normal, and maybe it was just because it has a lot of alcohol. I don't know. And actually, I have it right here because I do have a couple of items that I want to save to try and do an empties. But anyway, this is what it is. It's the Maybelline Master Fix by Face Studio Wear Boosting Setting Spray. And it's translucent and oil free. And I'm just going to check. Yep, so it says here aqua, water, EAU, alcohol, do not, or do not. I'm assuming that's what's making the face burn. So I've never repurchased this again. I haven't repurchased it again, and I don't know that I ever will. And actually, this was the second one that I had finished, but I'm never gonna. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that because I don't want my face to burn. So the Cover FX one that's been lasting me a while as well. So I like that one. Yeah, so that's gonna actually complete it. This was very short and sweet. Wanted to kind of just answer these questions and do the video as I was tagged, which was awesome. So I actually just tag any of you if you are interested in just filming a video, letting us know kind of what your thoughts are on these questions. I will have a list of the questions down below, so that way you can just copy and paste or just do what you need to do with that. But tag me, comment, let me know if you've done it. I'd love to check out the video. My social handles are always listed down below, and so you can always tag me in Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat. I try and get into Snapchat, but it's not used as much as Instagram and Twitter for me. But in any case, if you do it, let me know. I would love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, comment, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.